BOOZHOO, Mino Giga Jabe. Hello, good morning, and welcome to
BOOZHOO
NANABOOZHOO,
NANABOOZHOO.
the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Michael Lyons, and this right here is Natasha.
BOOZHOO.
And we're just going to start the show with a song. You think you can sing a...
Oh yeah, Cyndi Lauper. How does this go? You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged. Oh, I realize it's hard to take courage, and this world makes you crazy, and you've taken all you can bear. Call me up, because you know I'll be there. I've seen your true colors shining through. I've seen your true colors. That's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show. True colors, true, like a rainbow, like a rainbow. Oh.
Show me a smile then.
Don't be unhappy, I can't remember when
I last saw you laugh.
What, I'm laughing all the
This
time.
makes you crazy, and you've taken all you can bear. You call me up because you know
I'll be there. I've seen your true colors shining through.
I've seen your
True colors, that's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show. Your true colors, beautiful.
like a rainbow.
Like a rainbow. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
NANABOOZHOO.
the star of the show, NANABOOZHOO. Take it away.
Take it away, baby.
Oh, wow, miigwech. That was great, you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Natasha and Michael Lyons. I've seen your true colors shining through. I've seen your true colors. La-dee-dee-da-da. Hoka, hey. No. Hey, Diane's here. Well, BOOZHOO, Diane. Good morning. Good morning, Diane. John Redcorn's here, too. When John Redcorn. BOOZHOO, Aneen. Aneen. Hi. Good morning, everybody. Mino Giga Jabe, Gakina Awia. Today's Ojibwe phrase of the day. Why is this our phrase of the day? Because I couldn't think. I don't know. We had to put something for the title. Oh, yeah, okay. Good morning, everybody. So, whatever. Hey, we started right at 9 o'clock. Yeah, I hope Wally Bear's happy. How you guys doing? Oh, should we give Diane a gold star? Let's give a gold star for Diane and a silver star for John. Gold and silver. Stay golden, Diane. Stay golden, pony boy. Well, yeah. You know what I saw this morning? What did you see? And I think it's a sign of spring. Is it? Or are they here year round? I have no idea. I was making up a story. I didn't really see this. Oh, go ahead. Oh, so this morning, sweetie, I woke up, and what did I see right out the window there? What's that? A bluebird. A bluebird? You gotta be kidding me. Nope, I would never kid about this. Oja washko beneshin. It was the first bluebird of spring. I'm pretty sure they're here in the winter, too. Oh. I don't know what a bluebird is. What do you mean you don't know what a bluebird is? Well, I know what it is. Ojiberish, blue. Beneshin is bird. Today's focus on an Ojibwe Beneshin, the bluebird. Sweetie, did you know that the bluebird is the only indigenous bird with an innate sense of democracy? What? I don't know. Ojawashko, they're pretty birds though. Yeah, they were my grandmother's favorite bird. Oh, really? Yep. Yeah, I think they're my favorite bird too. You mean the eagle's not your favorite bird? Oh, the eagle. The bald eagle, Migazy? Aren't you a good shenab loving your eagles? No, I could care less about eagles. They don't even taste good. They taste like chicken. I wonder what a Ojawashko Beneshin would taste like barbecued. Probably like barbecued chicken. I hear everything tastes like chicken. Yeah, tastes like chicken. And what does a chicken taste like? A bluebird. Ojawashko Beneshin, the bluebird. Bluebird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. Nah. Ojawashko Beneshin. I wish I had a story about the bluebird. Seems like the kind of thing I should be ready with an old Ojibwe Adazukan. Adazukan? A traditional Ojibwe story? Yeah, it seems like I should have a how the bluebird got its blue. Why the bluebird is so depressed. Yeah, why don't you just make one up? Okay. Today's oral tradition story. This is the traditional story. The Anishinaabe Adazukan. Anishinaabe means person, but kind of like Indian. Adazukan is a traditional story. So like every great traditional story, sweetie, we got to start with back in the days of the grandfathers. Back in the days of the grandfathers. There was a bird, Ojawashko Beneshin. He was very depressed. Yep. Yeah. Poor old Ojawashko Beneshin. He couldn't even get out of bed. He'd wake up in the morning in his nest. He'd just lie there on his back going, ugh, I can't even get out of bed. I'm so depressed. Why was he so depressed? That's where the story gets interesting. Because you see, the bluebird had no wife. Oh, okay. Yeah. He was a bachelor and he was so lonely, sweetie. He was lonely? Yeah, he was looking for his one true love. And everywhere he looked, he was shot down. He flew over to the Migazy nest and he saw a female Migazy, a female eagle. He was like, hey, what's up, baby? You want to go out on a date? And Migazy Quay, an eagle woman, goes, no, I don't think so. You're too little. And your nose is too pointy. I'm into the bad boy, the bald eagle. I like a man with a little silver on top. I like a man. I like the chrome domes. She goes, now why don't you go on? And then he went over to the black part of town, to the Ondeg Wug, to the crows. He's like, hey, BOOZHOO Ondeg. He saw this really beautiful black crow. And he goes, Anin, Heji Ayan, how are you? And the black crow was like, child, you're in the wrong part of town. No, shut up. She goes, I ain't gonna date no blue, whatever. And so he comes back home. He's just sad. He's so blue. Because he's depressed. He's lonely. Well, what happened, sweetie? Let me guess. Gitchimanadu. Yeah. What happens, Gitchimanadu? He hears about this and he comes down and goes, Ojawashko Beneshin. Bluebird, why do you cry? He goes, Father, Nusana wakwing ebian. Father who art in heaven, I cry every day. I'm so blue because I don't have a woman. All I want is to have a good woman and a little, a little pile of eggs I can call my own. you know. But what can I do? He goes, here's what you do. Go take a shower. And I want you to go down to the river. And down there will be waiting for you the most beautiful blue. Are bluebirds, are female bluebirds blue too?
You know what? Now that you say that, I'm not even sure.
I guess I assume so.
Usually in nature, the male bird is like the pretty one, and the female is like brown or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys know? Where is everybody? We got 6 people, and I don't have any. Oh, here we go. There's all kinds of. I wasn't seeing the texts. Blue jays are pests, says Diane. Well, yeah, that's the other side of it, sweetie.
What's that?
Well, let's wrap up the story. So then Creator says, listen, man, you got to hang in there. Eventually, every old sock needs an old shoe. Because I got somebody in mind for you. And just because you're in the season of being a bachelor, live it up, have fun, enjoy your freedom. Because soon, I'll send you a mate, and you will indeed have many little eggs to call your own. You can name them all after yourself, like George Foreman.
That's right. Didn't George Foreman name all his kids George?
Yeah, it was like George 1, George 2, George 3, Georgette when he had a daughter. And he goes, quit being so blue. People find that you're a pest. Nobody likes to be hit on. And the moral of the story, sweetie,
what's the moral of the story?
Is that birds are racist. They won't date outside of their own. Birds of a feather flock together. And that's not cool.
You never see like a mixed-blooded bird.
Yeah, we're all the half eagle, half blue jays. How come they never interbreed?
Because they're racists.
There you go. Well, that turned into a lesson after all.
Yep.
Wally Bear says blue jays are nosy.
Oh, is Wally Bear here?
Yep. Hey, BOOZHOO, Wally Bear.
BOOZHOO, Wally Bear.
Jim Dunn's here too.
Jim Dunn. Is Jim in third? We still haven't given out a bronze star.
No, Grassroots Indians.
Oh, Grassroots is back.
Yep. Hey, Grassroots, what's going on?
Me no geek a shave, Grassroots. How about a bronze star for Grassroots?
Grassroots Indians. So yeah, today's Ojibwe focus on, and this has been, we got to start naming our different segments.
Yeah.
And this has been Focus on a Banashing with your bird watcher, storyteller, Nanaboozhoo. Ojawashko. Ojawashko. Banashing. Bluebirds. What else? Jim Dunn says, that's a blue jay, not a bluebird. I mean, it's a blue bird, but... Oh, really?
We got a wrong picture.
Oh. It took me a while to find the bluebird. There is a difference, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because when I was Googling bluebirds, I had a bunch of just blue birds. And I was like, no, I want to find the bluebird. But yeah, those are blue jays, aren't they? That's a different kind of bird. See how little I know about birds? I mean, I know they all taste like chicken.
Shut up.
Okay, a blue jay. Well, in Anishinaabe, what's a blue jay in Anishinaabe? It's an Ojawashko J. Thank you, Jim. Jim rolls in with all his knowledge. Jim knows about birds. Yeah. You know, in England, they call women birds. Yeah, they use the term bird kind of like we use the term chick. Yeah. Here comes that chick. Oh, here comes that bird. There's that bird. The bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Hey, sweetie. Yeah? You want to take a phone call? Oh, sure. Line 2? Line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air. Yes, hello there, NANABOOZHOO. It's me, Donald J. Trump. Hey, Donald, how you doing? Sweetie, it's old Donald Trump. Well, hi, Donald. What's going on? I'm doing tremendous. I'm fantastic. I'm fabulous. That's what they tell me. I don't know. But I hear them doing quite well as the greatest president in history. We made America great, and we'll make America greater yet again. Yeah, okay. NANABOOZHOO, I want to call in because I want to learn the Ojibwe phrase of the day. Because unlike sleepy Joe Biden, I, for one, want to learn Ojibwe. I think it's very important. One must learn the Ojibwe language if one's ever going to know how to speak the Ojibwe language. Yeah, I guess that stands to reason. If you're going to speak the Ojibwe language, you have to first learn the Ojibwe language. Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Thank you, sweetie. What were you talking about? You were talking to Donald Trump. I get lost in your eyes, and I don't even care about who's on the phone. Get out of here. What do you want now? I want to learn the Ojibwe phrase of the day. Okay. Well, I'm gonna ruin the surprise with this, but whatever. Today's phrase of the day. Look out, Democrats. The Donald's back. Abatu, Ishpadina Magad. Run to the hills. Abatu, Ishpadina Magad. Run to the hills. Now that's it's a song by Iron Maiden, is it not? Yeah, you like Iron Maiden? I love the Iron Maiden. I was listening to Iron Maiden when you were in hot pants. When I was in what are hot pants? You know, short shorts. I never wore short shorts. You never wore short shorts. You know, it's not good to lie to me. I used to be the president of the United States of America. And it was a tremendous president. Yeah, I know. Okay. Anyway, I was just warning the never Trumpers or whatever, that you're coming back and they need to run to the hills. Abatu is to run to something. Abatu. Abatu. And then hill is an ishpadinama. Ishpadinamug? I think it's an ishpadinama, but then when you pluralize it, it's ishpadinamagud. Ishpadinamagud is the hills. Run to the hills. Run for your life. Run to the hills. Run for your life. Hey, very good, Donald. Wow. Donald's a maidenhead. How's everything else in your life? How's that old transgendered wife of yours? Melania? Yeah. Melania is a woman. She's 100% woman. Because a transgendered woman is a woman. Haven't you been paying attention, NANABOOZHOO? Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. Yes, and she's doing quite well. She's a beautiful woman. I mean, sure, she's a 6 foot tall man, baby, but I don't know. I think I'll stay with her. She keeps her mouth shut. Yeah, she sure does, doesn't she? Yeah, I bet you Melania. How come they never interview her? I've never seen her speak. Melania doesn't speak unless she's spoken to. That's what I've trained her to be. She's like a dog. She's like a loyal dog. That's a horrible thing to say about your wife. I know. But that's what I say to all my wives. I said it to my first 2 wives. I said it to Melania, and I'll say it to my next wife. I am Donald J. Trump. I am tremendous, but I have to go. Where are you going? I'm going out to lunch. I've got to get ready. I've got a big lunch date with my very good friend, Rudy Giuliani. Oh, that's right. Your buddy was with old Rudy Giuliani. What's his name? I think it's Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani. Where you guys gonna go for lunch? Oh, I don't know. I suppose we'll go get some Chinese food. I love food from China. I heard you love food from McDonald's. Well, maybe we'll go to McDonald's. You know, there's nothing better than a Big Mac. Sometimes I like to eat 2 or 3 Big Macs as I sit in my underwear watching television. Because I'm Donald J. Trump. And I would appreciate your vote for president. President of the United States. Yeah, I gotta go. How do you say goodbye? Nanaboozhoo. You forgot my name, didn't you? Just for a minute there. We don't say goodbye, Trump. We say, I will see you again. Gigawabba men. We say it when I can find a text, sweetie. Where is it? Here it is. Gigawabba men. Minowa. Gigawabba men. Minowa, Nanaboozhoo. And to... What's your lovely girlfriend's name? Oh, Natasha? Yes, and to you, Natasha. Yeah? Gigawabba men. Minowa. Well, Gigawabba men. Minowa, Donald Trump. Yes, and I will see you again. I will see you again. Donald Trump. Hey, at least he's trying to learn Ojibwe. You know, say what you will. He's trying to learn Ojibwe. Yeah. Everybody loses their mind over that guy. And what has he even done? Nothing. That's my problem with him. He didn't do anything. Except, you know, I don't want to get into it. Yeah, we better not. No, I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. So, baby, what's going on now? What's going on next? Well, we have David Bowie online too. Bowie's called in? Yeah, he's been on hold. Oh, man. You should have told me. I would have hung up on Trump. David Bowie, welcome back to the show. You're on the air. Hello, Nanaboozhoo. How are you this morning? Oh, I'm doing great. Natasha and I were just talking to Donald Trump. I'm sorry, who? Donald Trump, the old president. Oh, Donald Trump. He became president, did he? Yeah, he was president for 4 years, and he's going to run again, I think. Yeah, I think I heard that. It's weird. It's weird that they're not talking about it more. Maybe he hasn't made up his mind. I don't know. Anyway, what can I do for you, David Bowie? Well, I was watching it. I was sitting up here in heaven. I was having a spot of tea with the old Queen of England, I was. Oh, you're drinking tea with the Queen? Yes. Say hello, Queen Elizabeth. Hello, what's that all this then? Oh, I'm talking to Nanaboozhoo. Oh, to Nanaboozhoo, I said hello. Yes, I think you just did. She says hello. Oh yeah, tell her I said boozhoo. He says boozhoo. Oh, he's a nice boy. Boozhoo, Nanaboozhoo. Yep, boozhoo, Queen. So what can I do for you? Well, I was drinking some tea, and it occurred to me. I wanted to say good morning, everyone, but I for the life of me, I can't remember how to say good morning, everyone, in Ojibwe. Well, then I thought, well, who better to ask than Nanaboozhoo himself? So here I am. What is good morning in Ojibwe? Well, in Ojibwe, we say, Mino Giga Jabe. That's good morning. But if you want to say everybody, you would say Gakina Awiya. All right, let me see if I have this quite right. Mino Gigajeb Gakina Awiya. Good morning, everybody. That's it, isn't it? Yes, that's exactly right. Mino Gigajeb Gakina Awiya. Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's quite lovely to learn Ojibwe. I find it to be so fascinating. Oh, really? Well, it's a fascinating language, and it makes one actually arrive at more questions than answers, doesn't it? How do you mean? Well, I mean so much. We can learn so much about the Ojibwe culture, and in fact, indeed, the Ojibwe history by learning its language. Yeah, that's exactly right. I almost think that's the important part. Like one time I was interviewed on a TV show. Oh, I've been interviewed on TV before. Yeah, I'm sure you were interviewed many times. But I was on a show once, and they asked me, "Go, why is Ojibwe so important? Why is it so important to learn Ojibwe?" Yeah, so why indeed is it so important? What did you say? Well, she kind of stuck me. I said, you know what? I don't know if it is all that important. I mean, compared to almost anything. I said it's nice to learn it, and maybe it's important to learn about your culture and your history, to connect with your ancestors. These things are important. Being able to say Nimanwendam G-A-I-Ano Manungum to a room full of people and then tell them you just said, I'm happy to be here today. Maybe that's not that important. I think you're quite right. I mean, who cares if you can speak the language? What is truly important is to connect with your history, with one's history, one's culture, and perhaps with the ancestors who went before us. That's right. Of all the people who call up to our show, you seem to understand better than anybody why we teach Ojibwe. Well, as you know, I've been watching your show from the very beginning. Yeah, you were watching. Well, you were dead even before we started the show. Yes, I have a YouTube account up here in heaven. How does one say heaven in Ojibwe? We were just talking about this yesterday. Heaven is Abian, which actually means in heaven. We'd say David Bowie, Abian. Abian. And that's the Ojibwe understanding of the afterlife. Yeah, watch our show yesterday. We were talking about the happy hunting grounds and the land of everlasting happiness and all that. It was pretty interesting, actually. Yes, I do enjoy rewatching your programs. Well, thank you. How come you never send a super chat then? Well, I forgot my wallet in heaven. Oh, really? Yes, I have my wallet and my cash card. If I were I still alive, Nanaboozhoo, and if I were on earth instead of in heaven as I am, I would indeed send you a super chat. A super chat? I mean super chat. My English accent. Yeah, I know your English accent. What's he doing? Bowie said he'd leave a super chat if he was alive. And indeed, I would encourage all my fans to not only like, share, and subscribe to your fine live stream program, Nanaboozhoo. Yeah? But I would encourage them to watch the live stream and to leave a super chat if they could. I think they would if they could. But thanks for saying that. All right. Well, listen, Nanaboozhoo, I'm afraid I have to go. My tea is getting quite cold. Come on, David. We're going to drink our tea or not? Yeah, and that's the Queen. She wants me to get off the phone. Tell me if I'm saying this right. Yeah, go ahead. In Ojibwe, Giga Waba Min, Mina Wa. I will see you again. That was perfect. Giga Waba Min, Mina Wa. Giga Waba Min, Mina Wa, David. Well, Giga Waba Min, Menawa, Natasha. Okay. So cool. He's got a really... I'm impressed that he seems to care about Ojibwe so much. He does. He's not even Indian. No, he's English. Anyway. I wonder if there's any Bowie fans who will listen to him and like, share, and subscribe to our show, huh, sweetie? I'm subtly trying to slip in our ad. If you'd like to support the show, check the links in the description. We have a Patreon page. Oh, his name was Ben. That's right. Ben, miigwech for signing up on Patreon. I didn't make it to the post office yesterday for your thank you book. We'll do it this afternoon. We had a blizzard yesterday, and I okay, here's a story. Anyway, click the links below. Michael Lyons has books for sale on Amazon.com. Like Ojibwe words and phrases. If you'd like a handy reference guide to the Ojibwe words and phrases we use on this show, check out Michael's Amazon page. But now, sweetie. Yeah? Weren't you going to talk about something else? Tell a story? Oh, yeah, this is a great story. As you know, sweetie, I'm a storyteller. Yes, you are. I am a true blue Anishinaabe Adazukan Winini. That's a very noble, sacred position in the community. The storyteller. I can't, Oh, the honor, it goes right to my head. So here is a story I'd like to share on our live stream podcast to potentially dozens of viewers. So yesterday we had a huge snowstorm, right? And it was the second day in a row I had to shovel a lot of heavy, wet snow. I don't even know how much we got. There's like a foot of wet snow. The banks are taller than me now. But anyway. So, I went to bed and I woke up because I had to pee. Oh, really? That's a fascinating story. Yeah, I know. I thought the kids would like this. Middle of the night, I wake up and it feels like I have to pee. So I get out of bed. I wake up Bagheera. Was Bagheera sleeping with you? Yeah. He's annoyed, but he gets out of bed. I go to the bathroom and I lean over to pick up the lid and use the toilet. What happens? I get a pain on my back. Ow! Because of all the snow shoveling, sweetie. You're kidding! Yeah. So I pee. I put the lid back down. I flush. Did you wash your hands? Nope. And then I went back to sleep. And I was afraid when I woke up, I would have a sore back. Do you have a sore back today? No, I feel great. I don't feel sore at all anymore. Something happened. Between the time I used the bathroom at around midnight and when I woke up at around 4, my body regenerated, healed like Wolverine. God is good. God is good. He healed my body. Miigwech Gichimanadu. So when you go up for your prayer this morning, yeah, will you thank God for me for not letting me have a slip disc? Yeah, I sure will. Roger that. Okay. Anyway, so I was also surprised to find out, yeah, that who were we talking to? Donald Trump? Yeah, Donald Trump's a Iron Maiden fan. Yeah, he's a metalhead. So, this one goes out to Donald Trump. I know. Now, this one goes out to, let's see, who should we dedicate this song to? Melania is an abused wife. A rich abused wife. Yeah, Trump keeps on throwing coins at her. I'd feel sorry for her, but she's such a skank. Is she? I mean, she has a soft core porn model. Yeah. I don't really feel sorry for anybody anymore. I'm all fed up. So, Amoress. Who's this now? McDonald's is a goated NGI. Yeah. It sure is. You tell him. What's a goated NGI? I have no idea. I don't care where it's from. It's yummy. Oh, McDonald's is Scottish food. Well, there you go. I'll shut my mouth. Who can speak bad about the world famous cuisine from Scotland? The only thing worse than Scottish food is English food. Or German food. You don't like German food? I hate German food. Sauerkraut? Ugh. Yeah, sauerkraut's gross. Sausages are gross. Yeah. Well, what's good food? Mexican food? Yeah, Mexican food's good. Kind of spicy, though. Gives me diarrhea. Ugh. Italian food's good? Spaghetti and that? Yeah, the Italians, actually. Again, I don't want to be an apologist for colonization, but if it wasn't for Christopher Columbus, you know, the Walmart in Bemidji, Minnesota sells more Tombstone pizzas than any other Walmart in the entire country. Is that right? Yeah, a friend of mine used to be a manager out there. He goes, yeah, we have that singular distinction in the entire country of the United States of America. More people, Red Lakers, are buying Tombstone frozen pizzas than anybody else. Well, you say you hate Christopher Columbus. Who do you think gave us the pizza? The Italians. I don't want to hear people crying around, oh, tear down the statue. Christopher Columbus is the godfather of pizza. You take Christopher Columbus out of our history, you erase pizza, Rocky. There'd be no Rocky movies. Yep. There'd be no spaghetti. No spaghetti. No gangster movies. There'd be no Godfather movies. No Goodfellas. I'm so sick and tired of all these Indian people sitting around eating pizza, watching The Sopranos, and not appreciating Christopher Columbus. All right? Okay, I said it. So, with that having said, I'd like to dedicate this next song to Emersa. Welcome to the show, Emersa. Here's a song by Iron Maiden that the three of us remade. And it's about when the white man came from across the sea. And he brought us pain and misery. And he killed our tribe. He killed our Cree. He killed our game for his own needs. Well, we fought him hard, and we fought him well. And in the end, we gave him hell. You have such a cute voice. Shut up. So this is Iron Maiden. And I don't know. Up next, the lovely and talented Natasha. White man came from across the sea. He brought us pain and misery. He killed our tribes. He killed our Cree. He killed our game for his own needs. We fought him hard. We fought him well. Out on the plains we gave him hell, but many came, too much for Cree. Will we ever be set free? Riding through dust clouds and barren waste, galloping hard on the plains, chasing the redskins back to their holes, fighting them at their own game. Murder for freedom, the stab in the back, women and children our cowards attack. Murder for freedom, the stab in the back, women and children our cowards attack. Run to the hills, run for your lives, run to the hills, run for your lives. The barren waste, hunting and killing the game, raping the women and wasting the men. The only good Indians are tame, selling them whiskey and taking their gold, enslaving the young and destroying the old. Selling them whiskey and taking their gold, enslaving the young and destroying the old. Run to the hills, run for your lives, run to the hills, run for your lives, run to the hills, run for your lives, run to the hills, run for your lives. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons on the guitar.
Oh, rock star cartoonist. Run for your lives. Let me double check. Is my microphone on? Yes. Yesterday, I came on and I didn't even have my microphone on. Run for your lives. Run to the hills. BOOZHOO, Beneshi. Beneshi Wug. Hello, birds. Did you know that NANABOOZHOO and I don't know the difference between blue jays and bluebirds? In Ojibwe, we call the bluebird Ojawashko Beneshin. But then we put up a picture of a blue jay. I suppose that would be considered kind of racist in the bird community. Yeah. Why don't birds intermarry? It seems like they should be able to. Where are all the mixed-blooded birds? Where's the half eagle, half chicken? Of course, don't turkeys seem kind of like Frankenstein creatures? Because wild turkeys look like one thing, and then there's turkeys in a pen, and it looks like a different species. If you set a pig free in the woods, he'll grow tusks. Yeah, I'm in Duluth. This is Chester Bowl Park. Says, well, Wally Bear was just telling somebody I'm in. Yeah, sometimes when I teleport, NanaBOOZHOO will teleport me out to beautiful places we've been to before. I used to walk. This is a park right off in about, 3-4 blocks away. I'm basically still in town. This is a path between downtown Duluth on 4th Street. And eventually, if I keep going, I'll end up close to St. Scholastica and UND. Duluth is a crazy city. You got just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful nature walks and stuff, and thick, untouched nature nestled right next to the city. 2 super old buildings. The Gothic, architecture that seems to date back to the 1500s. But anyway, I like to come out here and say a little prayer. Put on my tobacco. Asema is tobacco in Ojibwe. Get you manadu. Odapana niwi asema. Accept my tobacco. Get you manadu. Great spirit. Dagawi dukawishan. Undo minowe ishigigaje. Please help me to speak well this morning. Miigwech ka ije bamadazian. Thank you for this life. Miigwech gagage. Niwi gashke namoan. Thank you for healing my grief. And for pointing out that we misspelled gage. There's supposed to be 2 A's there. I will fix it in the future. But thank you for healing my sadness. Thank you for healing my grief. Dash miigwech ga bisandawieg. And thank you for listening. Nimiigwech get you manadu. I'm grateful, Great Spirit. Ape inge. Amen. There's a wall, an outdoor retaining wall, on the coast of Lake Superior in Duluth. That's about 20 feet tall, built out of stone, mortar, maybe brick. I'm not sure, I can't remember. It looks like it was built in the time of King Arthur. And it stretches about a mile. And people, they've built a city around it. There's a gas station not far from it. Nobody needs it or knows why it's there. This enormous wall. And you can walk by it on a bike trail for a mile. Nobody remembers why it was built. Nobody even asks why it was built. There's just these really super old architecture. There's evidence of a history here in northern Minnesota on the shores of Lake Superior that doesn't look anything like Dances with Wolves. I don't know what the answer is. But there seemed to have been the same buildings built at the same time all over the world, including North America, including this territory. Buildings that look like ancient Rome and castles. And in England, they can get away like, oh yes, this building was built in 1412, and it took them 100 years. But in America, all the buildings, they say, were built in like 1850. And then, darn the luck, there was a fire that somehow burned down brick buildings in every city. At some point in the late 1800s or early 1900s, your town and any town you can name has a story where there was a fire that wrecked the entire town. And before the fire, there was some cool stuff going on. But they had to rebuild from the ashes in around 1910 or 1840 or 1867. Everything started in the mid-1800s, according to history. Who invented baseball? Well, there's this silly story that nobody really believes. Yeah, the mid-1800s. Oh, is that right? Where did basketball come from? Well, I don't know. Who invented, when did we start eating ice cream? Oh, the World Fair. At the Chicago World's Fair is when they introduced things like ice cream, Ferris wheels, cotton candy, incubators, hot dogs. If you look at a menu from the Old West, they'll have weird French foods and French language everywhere. I don't know what our history is. I know I have the stories that go back maybe 3 generations. But anything I was taught in school about the history of the Anishinaabe, the Great Migration, I'm very suspicious of now. I don't know what the truth is, but I don't think it was what they told us. I don't think we just roamed around the woods like Tolkien characters without horses or a wheel. History says Anishinaabe were still living like back in the Bronze Age when Columbus came. We didn't have a wheel. We didn't have carts. We didn't have horses. We ran around naked like Adam and Eve. Is what they tell us. And then they tell us, and then this evil Christopher Columbus, the grandfather of pizza itself, he robbed your land. It's like, did he though? What happened all around here? Why are all the cities covered in mud? What happened? I wonder if we'll ever know. Anyway, I should go back. Sure is pretty out here, though. What do you guys think? Do you believe the Hollywood story of Indian history? Oh, once we were warriors. Mm-hmm. That's a problem, when you grow up, you start to realize that there are no experts or authorities. There really isn't anybody who's been keeping track of stuff. There isn't some library somewhere that has a record and the perfect, undisputable truth of where we've been and what happened. It's just not there. They made us think that oral tradition was stupid. Because, you Indians, they didn't, because we didn't even write, they said. We didn't even have a written language. We couldn't write stories. We didn't know how to write. We're too dumb. We're like cavemen. Oh, we got the letters and words on the paper from Christopher Columbus. Yeah. Is that true? And if it's not true, then what is the truth? It always kind of seems suspicious to me, like, seems like Indian people learned how to ride horses really quick. They say that Columbus brought the horse over to North and South America. That seems stupid. I have a hard time believing that. What do you mean you don't believe? Are you a conspiracy theorist? Yeah. I think people are full of crap. But I don't know what the truth is. But if you believe, dumb public school education, pre-1492, Indians didn't have a written language, didn't have the horse, didn't have the wheel, didn't have guns. Most of us didn't have pants. And in the course of 1 or 2 generations, they had mastered riding horses, caring for horses, feeding, There's no story in history of when that transition between not knowing what horses are to learning how to catch and tame, break, and domesticate the wild horses. You watch that stupid Squanto movie with Adam Beach, which I kind of love and kind of hate. Squanto sees a horse for the first time when he's over in wherever he goes, Spain. First time he sees a horse. And you're reminded, oh yeah, they said we didn't have horses before white man came. We just had to run real fast and catch the buffalo, I guess. Just run, you watch Last of the Mohicans. I remember my brother Scott called that. They should call this movie Fast of the Mohicans. Because all these Indians are doing are running through the woods through most of the movie. But is that true? Did we just, frolic through the pine forests? Or, I don't know. Jim Dunn says, I think he said he will be joining Foghat on stage. Oh, that's right! I haven't mentioned that. I gotta talk to NanaBOOZHOO about that. Foghat's coming to Bina. I don't know if you had anything to do with that, Missy, but if you did, well done. I gotta see if NanaBOOZHOO's heard that. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. Beep.
Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, you ready to come home?
Yeah, I got news.
Oh, okay. Hang on, I'll teleport you. 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. No. Slow ride. Oh, doggone it.
Oh, sorry. Let me try that again.
Slow ride. That's 2 days in a row, buddy.
I know.
Take it easy. Guess who's coming to Bina?
Who?
Foghat.
What?
Yeah. I just saw a poster on Facebook. Bina's getting Foghat for Bina Days or something in June. What is it, June 7th or something, miss? Foghat will, I'm guessing, this is the retirement, the last Foghat concert ever.
Really? Why last ever?
Because after Foghat realizes that their manager booked a show in Bina, Minnesota, they're gonna fire their manager and then they're gonna break up. But before that, they're gonna have to play at the Bina bar.
That's insane.
Slow ride, take it easy. Yeah, Foghat. So they're gonna have a big festival, and Corey Medina is gonna be playing. And you know who else is gonna be there?
Who?
Cedar Lake
Oh, really?
Yeah. So then the boys at Cedar Lake Band, Red Cedar Lake, they love Michael.
Hi, guys.
Michael's friends with those guys. If you wanted Michael, I don't want to make any promises, but you know for a fact, all I would have to do is call up Donnie and say, hey, can we do some songs with you that day? And he would jump at the chance to let me front Red Cedar Lake Band for a few songs.
Do you want to play the Beano Days show?
Maybe.
Okay.
Let's think about it. But anyway, so Bina, whatever it's called, is having a big festival. And Foghat, 70s classic rock group, is number 1, still alive. Number 2, playing that show. And also on the bill are Corey Medina and his bros. Everybody loves Corey. And Cedar Lake, Red Cedar Lake Band, Donnie Hedberg, bunch of dudes. And I think there's somebody else. Kenny C plays in that band. Oh yeah, Kenny, what's his face? Yeah, those guys, I know those guys. So maybe, no promises yet. I'm not sure where we're going to be that day. But if we're going to Bina Dave's anyway, we're not going to drink. So what else? We can just sit there and watch people drink while they watch Foghat. Or maybe we can get on stage and do a couple of songs. Anyway.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, buddy, anything else?
No, I think that's pretty good.
All right. Hey, everyone. How did we do today?
Got 10 concurrent viewers.
That's 2 more than yesterday at this time.
Yep.
Miigwech, did you want to add anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Miigwech Ganawabieg. Thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Natasha. This over here is NANABOOZHOO.
Okay, miigwech.
This over here is Michael Lyons, rockstar cartoonist. Check out his books on Amazon.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
At 9 o'clock sharp. This is the new thing. We'll be live again tomorrow, same place, 9 o'clock. If you'd like to be notified, don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification button. Otherwise, miigwech, I will see you again. Gigawabamin Minowa. Oh.
That was perfect.
Thank you so much. Your stream will stop immediately and you will no longer be live. Oh no, I'm not going to be alive?
No, you'll no longer be live.
Oh, but I'll still be alive.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay.